Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading Brahman, to my worshipful Guru, Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj, to all the sages and saints of this world, and to you divine souls watching this satsang. In today's satsang, we will be covering Sutra number 11 from the Raja Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, commentary by Swami Jyotirmayananda, my worshipful Guru, and I am the narrator, Swami Nikhilananda. So let's get started. As you know, this is a profound, deep scripture, and it focuses on self-realization and meditation through samadhi and such experiences. So Sutra number 11 is Anubhut Vishaya Sampramoshah Smritihi. One more time. Anubhuta Vishaya Asampramoshah Smritihi. Anubhuta means perceived. Vishaya is the object. Asampramosha is not hiding, and Smriti means memory. So the meaning of this sutra or thread is memory is the recollection of an object already experienced without any distortion. So when we recollect things from our memory, generally we forget things or we forget the minute details. But a short memory is one that knows exactly what happened at that point, and that's imprinted in our consciousness, as we know. So the explanation of this sutra is that dream is a conditioned projection of the waking state. So when we sleep, we have dreams. Therefore, to the dreaming subject, his dream consists of the same 5 types of vrittis that we have covered in the previous sutra. What are they? Avidya, which is ignorance; asmita, ego; raga, attachment; dvesha, hatred; and abhinivesha klesha, fear of death. So most of our dreams come from these vrittis itself, what is stored in our subconscious and unconscious, which we call the chitta. Sometimes we call this as smriti or memory. Some people classify dream as that. However, memory expressing as dream is totally different from the memory in the waking state, because in the dream state we don't have conscious control over our memory. Whatever comes from the unconscious shows up in the dream. But in the waking state, when we are thinking of a formula or when we are thinking of an incident, we can get it on demand. So that type of memory vritti which induces dispassion. So the vritti that increases vairagya, dispassion is called vairagya. Rag means attachment, vairagya means non-attachment. And devotion is aklishta or not painful. So in the previous sutras we had talked about klishta vrittis. These thought waves coming from our unconscious can either be painful or they can be pleasant or not painful. So when we have aklishta vrittis, that is what is desirable. The memory of objects which causes passion or attachment and craving, they are all called klishta vrittis or painful vrittis. And these 5 types of vrittis, they comprise of all the experiences of a person during the state of bondage. When we say bondage, we mean caught in the cycle of life and death and not being liberated. He needs to control klishta vrittis, which are negative thoughts, by aklishta vrittis, which are positive thoughts. So that's why we say the power of positive thinking, the power of meditation, purity, all those things are cleansing the inside of our unconscious. So there is a reason why we do all these disciplines and practices. And finally, having developed intuitive vision, he must rise above the very basis of all thoughts and the mind stuff. So the exercise of all these thoughts is to eventually get to the thoughtless state. So the manner of controlling the vrittis is now described in the following sutra, which we will cover in sutra number 12. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Om Tat Sat.